What's up guys, True Vanguard here. Welcome to another Destiny gameplay video. Today I'm reviewing this new raid sniper from Crota Zen, the Black Hammer. It's been getting a lot of attention lately and for good reason. The main ability of this gun is actually the first one you get, not the second. It's called White Nail. Makes it so that when you rapidly land 3 precision shots, it will automatically refill the magazine and not cost any ammo. And that's the kicker. And that's what makes this gun utterly ridiculous. And Mulligan also helps if you miss one of those shots. It won't cost any ammo. Hive Disruptor is going to be very, very nice, especially in the raid. I use that all the time in the raid now. So let's get right into this. Usually, I like to answer a few questions in my reviews, and the first of which is how does the weapon stack up against other weapons of its type? Now you see here, let me just show you here this real quick. This is how you get this weapon. You can't get this weapon from any of the other checkpoints in the raid except for Crota. Sometimes you'll get terrible luck, like I did that one time, and just get a couple of energy. But then sometimes you'll get lucky, you'll get it to drop, and then you can go have some fun with it. So how does the weapon stack up against other weapons of its type? Well, it's an interesting thing to compare this sniper to other snipers, and the one that I see the most comparison to, a lot of people are asking, is it better than Icebreaker? And then a lot of people fall on different sides of the fence. It's kind of a short-sighted question, to be honest. Really, the two weapons are great in their own situations. I think the Icebreaker is a more versatile gun, but the Black Hammer is a very situational weapon. What I mean by that is that there are specific scenarios where this gun is just going to shine, and this is one of them. It's going to obviously outshine the Icebreaker in this sort of a scenario where you've got a big enemy with big crit zones, and you just never stop firing. By the way, I apologize if I sound nasally. I'm fighting a cold right now. But anyways, this is a situation where this gun is just going to be, there's not a single weapon out there that's gonna outshine it in this scenario. It literally took, I think, 45 seconds grand total to drop this guy, which is kind of ridiculous. So this is this kind of a situation you want to use the Black Hammer in. And this, as you see, this guy goes down pretty quickly. A couple seconds later, boom, and we move on. Sepex Prime is another great scenario. This is a situation where the Black Hammer just cannot be beat, because all you do is just scope in and never stop firing. Maybe reload every once in a while, but that right there, all those shots only cost 1 bullet because I missed that one at the end of the mag. So yeah, this weapon in PvE is a monster. It's an absolute PvE monster, and that's where it shines. We'll talk about PvP in a second, but generally speaking, this gun is going to be at its best in PvE scenarios, especially against heavy enemies, and that's kind of what I would suggest using it. It's not really a good crowd control weapon. It's really just designed to take down something big, and that's where it shines. So I've been having tons of fun with this gun. I actually have 2 of them. I had a couple of them drop. One of them I've got now almost maxed out. I need 1 more damage buff and it'll be maxed out, because pretty much I've just had energy drop from the raid. I have maybe had, I think, 6 shards drop total, and everything else has been energy, so I was able to level up this gun pretty quickly. And shortly after, Sepex Prime falls, and that fight itself, I think, took a grand total of about 2.5 minutes. So here's the weapon stacked up against Knights. If your job at the end of the raid, at the Crota fight, is to take down Knights, you want this gun. Let me tell you, it's just 10 times better than Icebreaker here, because you don't have to worry about sitting and waiting for your ammo to regenerate. You just have to land your headshots, and you essentially never stop firing. So if you've got this weapon and you've dumped some time and energy into it, you're going to be really, really valuable to your team as a night sniper, because these boomers really do jack people up in this raid, let me tell you. So if you can stay on top of it, this is one of those situations where this gun is just phenomenal and really can't be beat. So, I've answered a couple questions. How does it stack up against other snipers, specifically the Icebreaker? You know, it's just a slower firing, heavy hitting sniper rifle. I've answered kind of how it works in PvE. In PvP, my opinion of this gun is that it's okay. You're not going to get the white nail ability really. Maybe once a game if you're a great sniper, but it's really difficult to land 3 subsequent precision shots in, you know, within a couple of seconds of each other in PvP. You kind of have to be in the right place at the right time for that to happen. It's not going to happen very much. So essentially, it's just a heavy-hitting, slow-firing sniper rifle. You can have success with it, and I did. I had a couple of really good games, and this was one of them. I ended up. I'll just keep the video short. I won't show you all the clips, but just because they're really not that exciting. It's just a sniper in the Crucible with all the balancing and all that business. But I did have a good game with it. You probably can too if you're a patient sniper. So yeah, guys, I hope you're excited to get this weapon, or if you haven't, now you know how you can use it effectively. Hope this was helpful. Now you know what to expect. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this weapon, guys. Thanks.